You won't believe what happened when Napoleon Bonaparte, yes, the legendary French emperor, faced his fluffiest defeat ever. Picture this, it's 1807. Napoleon, fresh from signing a victorious treaty, decides to celebrate with a grand imperial picnic. To add some excitement, his chief of staff arranges a rabbit hunt, releasing hundreds of bunnies for the guests to chase. But instead of scampering away, these bunnies had a different plan. The moment the cages opened, a tidal wave of rabbits charged, not fleeing, but straight at Napoleon and his entourage. At first, everyone burst out laughing, but soon, the fluffy invaders swarmed the emperor's legs, climbed his coat, and even leapt onto his carriage. The mighty conqueror tried everything to shoo them off, waving arms, shouting commands, but nothing worked. In a twist nobody expected, Napoleon and his generals were forced to retreat, chased by an unstoppable bunny brigade. Forget Waterloo, Napoleon's real downfall was a rabbit rebellion. History isn't always about epic battles and grand strategies. Sometimes it's about being hilariously outmaneuvered by a horde of determined bunnies. Follow for more mind-blowing history facts. Stop scrolling. Did you know a medieval pope literally put a corpse on trial? Welcome to the Cadaver Synod, one of the wildest scandals in European history. In 897 AD, Pope Stephen VI held a serious grudge against his predecessor, Pope Formosus. But instead of letting things slide, Stephen ordered Formosus's corpse exhumed, yes, his actual dead body, dressed back up in papal robes, and propped on a throne for a full-blown courtroom showdown. Imagine a rotting pope facing accusations, while a deacon answered for him, moving the corpse's hand to mimic responses. The charges? Violating church laws and illegally coveting the papacy. Unsurprisingly, the corpse lost the case. The verdict? Formosus was stripped of his papal garments, his blessing fingers chopped off, and his body thrown into the Tiber River. This ghoulish spectacle shocked Rome, sparked riots, and led to Stephen VI's own violent downfall. The Cadaver Synod remains one of history's most bizarre political trials. Next time you think modern politics gets weird, just remember this spooky scandal. Follow for more mind-blowing history facts. You won't believe this insane moment from European history. Prague, 1618. Protestant nobles storm Prague Castle during a political showdown, and in a fit of rage, they grab 2 royal governors and a secretary, and literally throw them out of a 3rd-story window. Yep, they hurled their enemies 70 feet down. Miraculously, all 3 survived. Some say they landed in a dung heap, others claimed angels saved them. Either way, this Defenestration of Prague kicked off the 30 Years' War, one of Europe's bloodiest conflicts. So next time office drama heats up, just be glad no one's tossing rivals out windows. Follow for more crazy history facts. Stop scrolling, you won't believe this. In 1325, 2 Italian cities, Bologna and Modena, went to war over a bucket. Yes, a real wooden bucket. Here's how it happened. Tensions were already sky-high between these rival cities, fueled by years of political and economic rivalry. Then, Modenese soldiers sneaked into Bologna under cover of night and stole a humble well bucket. Bologna was furious. Instead of laughing it off, they demanded their bucket back. Modena refused, mocking their rivals. So what did Bologna do? They declared war. What followed was the Battle of Zappolino, where thousands of soldiers clashed in a chaotic, brutal fight all over a piece of wood. Incredibly, Modena won and kept the bucket as a trophy. To this day, the infamous bucket is proudly displayed in Modena's City Hall, a hilarious reminder of the world's most ridiculous war. Who knew history could be this wild? Next time you see a bucket, remember, it once sparked a full-blown medieval battle. Want more jaw-dropping history facts? Hit follow and never miss a crazy story.